Chancellor's procession is just about, we call upon all those at the entrance to clear the entrance for the Chancellor's procession. The graduates, you sit and sit peacefully. When the procession reaches here, we shall have the national anthem played, the East African anthem, the Lira University anthem, and the Lira University prayers. Yes, you can see over there the joy of academia, and you feel that you should be one of them, adorned in those regalia which shows academic aptitude and excellence, academic achievement, social achievements, economic achievements. The Chancellor's procession is entering the graduation ground. This is great. Please, graduates, remain seated. Stop moving up and about. The academic procession is part of the academic rituals which is performed to signify academic achievement. You can see the joy. Members in the procession have already attained some level of academic achievement. That is the reason they are part of the academic procession. At the entrance, we have the chief guest receiving a bouquet from our beloved flag girl. Then the procession will enter. Let your ears work, let your eyes work, let your minds get activated as you celebrate the 5th graduation ceremony of Lira University. The police band is on the lead. The main bearer is the taxi students, beautifully and angelically carrying the mess on the occasion. The Chancellor's procession is entering the academic graduation ground. The Vice Chancellor of the University, members of the University Council, members of the University Senate, the rest of the academic staff, we can see the joy in the academic procession. Members in the procession are uniquely adorned in respect to honoring academic achievement. We are grateful to God Almighty for this particular occasion and for this provision of good health and high mental acuity. The mess bearer, our very own Miss Letasi Codex, with the mess as a symbol of academic authority. As she places the mess on the mess table and the Chancellor reaches the booth, we await the rest Members of the academic procession, you take your seats. The ushers of the VVIPs guide the guests appropriately where to sit. The Chancellor's team continue to move and take their seat in the VVIP tent, while the police band makes the day colorful through their melodies. We shall have the anthems follow. We rise up for the anthems.
us pray. Oh God, you have given us minds that appreciate complexity and beauty in abundance. We thank you for these gifts and pray for the work of Lira University. May this be a place of learning, of curiosity, where we are equipped for innovation and problem solving, according to your divine purpose for the university. In time of difficult challenges, may we take comfort in your presence and thrive in your grace. Dear Almighty, we entrust this university and all our students into your sovereign hands, that by your unlimited blessings we may become peacemakers and a true beacon of holistic transformation. Keep our university team steadfast, that they may be good stewards and reliable vessels of justice and prosperity. May your kingdom reign over our diversity, that we may find in you perfect freedom and togetherness. May time not march on relentlessly, leaving us hurrying and pressured as we serve our clients, but rather sing with productivity, meaning, and joy. God, in your mercy, hear our prayers. Amen.
Thank you very much. We can take our seats. As is indicated in the program and as is the requirement in occasions like this, may I use this opportunity to invite the Lira University Chancellor to constitute this assembly into the 5th congregation of Lira University.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I constitute this assembly into the 5th congregation of Lira University.
That's not enough. That's yet not enough. Graduates, where are you? The chief guest and our beloved Chancellor, thank you very much for performing your statutory duty as provided for by the Universities and Other Tertiary Institutions Act 2001, Section 30, Subsection 3. It is also pleasing to you, dear chief guest, that I let you have a very brief overview of the structural and functional composition of the congregation that the Chancellor has just met. On this congregation, the 5th of Lira University, we have 403 graduates. We have their parents, their guardians, and their sponsors. We have Lira University staff under the 3 categories of academic staff, administrative staff, and support staff. We have sister education institutions ranging from primary schools through secondary schools, through certificate and diploma awarding institutions up to universities. We also have development partners who have worked tirelessly always with the Lira University to realize the aspirations of the university. It is therefore important that as we sit in this 5th graduation ceremony of Lira University, we are aware of the composition of the congregation. We also have political leaders, cultural leaders, religious leaders, civic leaders, and other members of the community who have come to be with you on this occasion as we celebrate the 5th graduation ceremony of Lira University. And as is indicated on our program, I noted earlier that we intend to process this graduation ceremony very efficiently, very seamlessly, and very timely, such that it ends on time. It may also be pleasing to you, sir, that I let you know that the protocol team coordinating this ceremony is headed by Dr. Judith Abal, over there, who is also the head of business and commerce at the university, the Faculty of Management Sciences. Then we have Associate Professor Ojuma Otim, who is a professor of physiology and also the Director of Quality Assurance. We have the Senior Assistant Secretary, Ms. Lydia Amongi, and Christine Achiu, who is also the head of nursing in the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery, and myself, Tom Omute, also head of Biochemistry Department in the Faculty of Medicine, and also chair of the Lira University Academic Staff Association and the national chair of the Forum for Academic Staff of Public Universities in Uganda. It is therefore my singular honor and pleasure at this moment, dear chief guest, to warmly invite the Lira University Vice Chancellor to make his speech on this 5th graduation ceremony. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, you are most welcome.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to welcome all of you to Lira University. Your Excellency, the President and Visitor to Lira University, General Yoweri Museveni Kaguta, being represented in this function by the Commissioner of University Education and Training, Mr. Sejoba Timothy. Chancellor of Lira University, my Lord Dr. Justice Benjamin Odoki, Chair, Lira University Council, Associate Professor Okulu Odom, and members of Council, Honorable Jane Ruth Acheng, Minister of Health, who is our persistent partner in developing this university, other honorable ministers present, my lords, justices of the courts of judicature, your excellencies, ambassadors and high commissioners, the Unyachi, Adungicham, Odur, Ebi, and all cultural leaders present, honorable members of parliament present this occasion, chancellors of other universities here present, religious leaders, vice chancellors of sister universities. I recognize Professor George Openjuru, who is the vice chancellor of Gulu University. Chairpersons of university councils present, district chairpersons, chief administration officers present, resident city and district commissioners present, members of staff of Lira University. I expected to hear more than that because you are the hosts. Graduates, families, and friends, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have not forgotten the former chair of Council of Lira University, Canon Joyce Nima, who is amidst us. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate His Excellency, the visitor of Lira University, and the people of the Republic of Uganda for hosting the 19th Non-Aligned Movement Summit and for the Uganda chairmanship of this great movement from 2024 to 27. The summit is right now in Kampala and has brought the eyes of the whole world to Uganda. On a rather sad note, I would also like to join you, Your Excellency, and other Ugandans, and the people of Ghana, the entire world, in mourning our dear foreign Member of Parliament, beloved Honorable Cecilia Barbara Odimo, who is popularly known as a Mat in this part of the region, who passed away yesterday in India. We may observe a minute of silence in our honor. May our soul rest in eternal peace. I would like to warmly welcome you all to this 5th graduation ceremony of Lira University. Today we come to witness the great work of the graduates, the lecturers that prepared them, and the sponsors that supported the training financially. Most of them undertook training under private sponsorship, with the government only sponsoring the majority in science programs. We join in celebrating the fruits of this hard work and take pride in ushering them in the world of work after acquiring knowledge, skills, behavior change that should give them competitive advantage to participate in national development. Your Excellency, today Lira University is presenting 400 students with 217 males, which is 54%, and 186 females in 6 faculties of medicine, public health, nursing and midwifery, education, computing and information sciences, and management sciences. This represents an increase of 10%, evidence that we are expanding and growing at a steady pace, where we are able to balance student enrollment with available resources. The governance of Lira University is as stipulated in the University and Institutions Act is amended. The highest body is the University Council, which is headed by Professor Joy Okulodom, and the Council is responsible for the overall administration, and it ensures the due implementation of the objects and functions of the university. Now you know who to ask if things are not going well at this campus. The Vice Chancellor has set up a top management committee from the officers of the university to advise on the day-to-day administration of the university. There is a Senate which is headed by the academic registrar, and today's function is mainly related to his office and his hard work. The Senate is responsible for organization, direction, and control of the academic matters of the university. And as such, the Senate is in charge of teaching, research, and the general standards of education and research and their assessment in the university. So you know what body is responsible for the main function, core function of Lira University. Permit me, Your Excellency, to mention that Lira University has continued to expand infrastructure to cater for learning and other extracurricular activities. A new ultra-modern block has just been completed just behind me, which is furnished and equipped to run medical sciences and science education. The Faculty of Medicine, which is housed in this new block, has now launched the Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery program with 42 students who are in the first year. Your Excellency, we have adopted quickly what they call ODEL. ODEL is the Open Distance and E-Learning Program, which is now the way to go in most universities, including Lira. Lira University was able to embrace ODEL following the lockdown due to COVID-19. In spite of the fact that the university is barely 6 years old, we were able to develop a strong ICT department that was able to guide the operations of our online learning programs. Here I'd just like to mention that there's a very strong lady who is in charge and coordinating ODEL by the name Dr. Jacqueline the Pillar. We are grateful to your efforts in supporting and strengthening of the ICT infrastructure, which greatly enhance the effective running of online teaching. I'm happy to report that our semester programs were not fundamentally disrupted. This learning continued from home. The university established ODEL, coordination office, that was able to train all staff and students in the use of online teaching and learning procedures. Our readiness to graduate this year as well is attributed to the online learning programs that we have developed and we are following. Your Excellency, the unique thing about Lira University is that it has set up the first teaching hospital in public universities in Uganda. With this, Your Excellency, we continue to appreciate the government of Uganda for funding the construction and equipping the teaching hospital in Lira University campus. The hospital is already supporting teaching of nurse and midwives, public health, and community psychology in psychotherapy classes, Services in major clinical areas is being offered in various clinics in the hospital. Lira University Teaching Hospital is also recognized now and accredited as a training site for medical terms. And the Ministry of Health has been hosting interns, that is medical doctors and nurses, to give to the facility. This is the second lot that are working in the hospital. The university has completed building a 32-room self-contained hostel to facilitate the training of these interns. As a university, we are aware that this category of health workers cannot operate unless they undergo training. And we have deliberately devoted facilities for them to be trained in the day-to-day work that they are going to embark on. This hospital training in doctors, nurses, currently there are 9 interns, 4 of them are nurses, 5 of them are doctors in the hospital. With this new development, we are expecting the number of intern doctors and nurses to blow up, because this might be the only hospital where the interns are very well accommodated. On the side of human and development, we have continued to attract well-qualified teaching staff in all the faculties. This has enabled the university to expand to 6 faculties of medicine, nursing and midwifery, public health, management sciences, computing information sciences, and faculty administration. And we have 3 directorates, including ICT, research, and graduate training, and quality assurance. With this, we can mention that Lira University has put up the biggest facility for teacher training. You can admit over 200 students, offering various aspects of education in the facility. We have 26 staff that are on higher degree training, that is PhD. 3 staff have since finished. Only 3 are females and have since finished their PhD training and have returned after obtaining their degrees in the fields of clinical psychology, public health, and gender and women studies, respectively. 2 medical doctors from the university have returned after obtaining higher qualification with fellowships in pediatric oncology and gynecologic oncology. This, in simple terms, is cancer in children and cancer in women. We have also embarked on postgraduate training. We are today presenting 88 postgraduate graduates from the faculties of public health and management sciences. Of the 88, 25 of them are women and 63 are men. In the field of research and publications, Your Excellency, Lira University has continued to develop research capacity amongst its staff and students. Lira University Research and Ethics Committee has been accredited by the National Council for Science and Technology and is already operational. Courses on research grant writing are run regularly. A number of research grants have been won by our staff and students. Of special mention in this area are 4 student innovators who have won many grants and are already shaking the nation and the entire global stage with their cutting-edge innovations. I will mention Mr. Ekwara Emmanuel. He's a PhD public health student. He won 1 million shillings grant, developed a biopesticide against cassava pests. Talk about being relevant. Cassava is a staple food. And this is what is going to improve the production of cassava, eliminating the cassava pests. Then Mr. Kakoza Stephen, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, has developed what is known as Kawu Smart Card, which is being used by parents to transfer and monitor funds to their children in school. Mr. Kakoza's company is now valued at $2 million. Thirdly, Sarah Perit Sebegira of Community Psychology and Psychotherapy, whose venture, EcoSense Cities, the company is called EcoSense Cities, Uganda, and Environmental Impact Innovation, Uganda City Certification, is creating big impact locally and internationally. You'll soon hear about these three innovators. They are going to be presented beside this. There's a fourth one. There's a fourth one from Conferment, Lira, for Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. This is his team, whose application being called Light Application Back Beacon Hostels is easing access to accommodation, housing, and real estate across Uganda. You all know that whenever you go to a new place or to any place, accommodation is the first thing you look out for. These students have innovated a facility to make your search very easy from your office before you get to your destination. Your Excellency, we are kindly requesting you to launch the Light application today. That will come after the Chancellor's speech. The Lira University teaching staff are also winning research grants that have supported provisions of facilities for research and training. I would like to mention 2 staff among many others. Ms. Anna Grace Auma is a Dean Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery. She is the principal investigator of a highly impactful reproductive health resource center that is already building there, which has provided us office space and teaching space. It's a joint project between the Center for International Reproductive Health Training at the University of Michigan in partnership with Lira University. And then Dr. Omech is the Director of Project Studies and Research. He's a co-PI of the Chest Hunger Project Consortium. He's been very busy working on the traditional foods to prevent and chase away hunger. Dr. Met is currently developing and testing nutritional foods for combating nodding disease and malnutrition in Mao and Acholi sub-regions. This is just a few of the work that the university and university students and staff are involved in. Your Excellency, allow me to invite the DVC to present a citation on the innovations that I've just mentioned.
Thank you, Mr. VC. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, Chancellor, all distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this is part of the VC speech, so allow me to uphold the protocol that was already laid down by the Vice Chancellor. Your Excellency, Lira University continues to punch well above its weight in the area of research and innovations, with little, very little to no direct government funding for research and innovations. Of special mention are the 4 students the VC just highlighted, and my role here is to do a citation for each of these students. So if I call your name, I'll ask you to step forward so that the whole of this assembly may see you. And then after the speech of the Chancellor, you will come forward, we'll call you forward to come and get a presidential handshake. So I'll begin with Mr. Kakoza Stephen of Kau Smart Card. Please step forward, Stephen. So while Stephen is finding his way forward, Stephen is right, you can come and stand right here. Kau Smart Card is the brainchild of Stephen Kakoza, Bachelor of Science and Computer Science student who graduated in 2023, just last year. He started as a final year project with financial support from Lira University of about, I think, 1 million or something like that. He later won a 75 million shillings grant from the Ministry for Science and Technology and Innovation and was launched at Lira University by the Minister of Science and Technology the same year. The Kau Smart Card is now serving over 30,000 students in 60 schools across the country. It emerged as the winner of the 2022 Digital Innovations for Business Resilience in Uganda and went ahead to win the Digital Innovations for Business Resilience in East African Community the same year, an event organized under the Inter-University Council of East Africa. The Kau Smart Card was also honored and awarded a presidential award as one of the best innovations in East Africa, an award that was handed over to Kakoza Stephen by the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda. Furthermore, this card has been recognized by the People Foundation with the support from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation as a financial inclusion excellence that empowers the youth. Recently, at the end of the year 2023, this innovation was selected to represent Lira University in Dubai by Prototypes for Humanity, where leading innovations from several universities around the world came together to solve real-world problems. There were only 2 universities from East Africa that were represented out of 100 innovations from all over the world. So we brag about you, Stephen, for your achievement. So after the Chancellor's speech, we'll ask you to come forward. Thank you. Number 2 is Mr. Emmanuel Akwara, whose project is optimization of premium cassava products. In 2022, the Apokor Cassava Value Chain Addition Project by Emmanuel Akwara, a third-year public health student of Lira University, won 1 billion shillings grant from the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation. The focus was the development of superior value-added cassava products, including starch, high-quality cassava flour, gari, animal feeds, baby food composites, and a diverse array of cassava-based baked goods such as cakes, bread, donuts, chapati, cookies, and daddies. The project has met the following achievements: sensory evaluation and product testing, technical and economic valuation, development of sustainable prototypes, exploration of high-yield cassava varieties, and establishment of mini pilot plant at Apokor in Tororo district. The project has 3 full-time employees and 5 part-time consultants. I didn't say, are you going to clap for Emmanuel or you're going to wait? I forgot to say that Stephen is employing 20 students. Stephen's project is actually employing 20 students, some of whom are actually graduating here today. So our graduates are not looking for jobs, they are creating jobs. Number 3, Sarah Kwerit Shebijira, Environmental Impact Innovation. Sarah, if you could make your way forward. In the realm of environmental impact, Sarah Kwerit Shebijira, a Lira University student of community psychology and psychotherapy, who is graduating today, transcends disciplinary boundaries. Confronted by the high level of waste mismanagement in Ugandan cities, she initiated EcoSense Cities Uganda, a venture dedicated to revolutionizing waste management practices in all 11 cities, with a current focus on the pilot location, Lira City. The project aims to harness energy and create economic opportunities for waste. Our waste collection app, UG Cities, was launched in Lira City by the city mayor in 2022. She currently serves as United Nations Youth Fellow, where she's actively contributing to youth-focused initiatives and advocating for sustainable development, both locally and globally. She has represented both the university and the country at international conferences, including COP27 in 2022 in Egypt and COP28 recently in Dubai, the African Climate Summit 2023 in Nairobi, Kenya, the World Food Forum in Rome, Italy during 2022 and 2023, the New York Climate Week in 2023, where with the collaborative support of our peers, she orchestrated a side event focusing on raising awareness about new climate-altering technologies and the urgent need for their governance. Additionally, she was engaged in 2023 Young African Leadership Initiative in Nairobi, Kenya, participating in an extensive month-long leadership training program, and she continues to be part of Yale Fellows Mentorship Network. Our involvement extended to significant international platforms, such as the United Nations Economic and Social Youth Forum 2023 at the United Nations headquarters in New York, where she played a vital role in drafting and editing the youth position paper. She also actively contributed to the Climate Ambition Summit 2023, participating in several panel discussions on climate action in Africa and the International Astronautical Congress in Azerbaijan in 2023, where she was recognized as a 2023 Emerging Space Leader by the International Astronomical Federation. Notably, she has assumed a new role as an advisory board member for African Girls and Women for Space Robotics. She's also currently supporting the United Nations Media Group for Children and Youth in conducting youth consultation internationally ahead of the Summit of the Future in New York. This is coming up in September 2024. She's also currently coordinating and organizing a side event set to take place during the United Nations Environment Assembly in Nairobi, Kenya, scheduled from the 26th to 1st March 2024. The event aims to raise awareness among young people about the new climate-altering technologies and the pressing need for their governance. So, Sarah has accomplished this between 2022 and 2023 in 2 years. Is Sarah Kwerit here? Okay. The next one is Beacon Hostels, the Light app, which we're going to be launching today after the Chancellor's speech. The Light app is an innovation of Lira University students led by Bachelor of Science in Computer Science student, Mr. Nahorira Gaston, if you could step forward. This application focuses on easing access to accommodation, housing, and real estate across Uganda. Properties covered include hostels, apartments, hotels, real estate, rentals, and all other housing facilities. The application can be accessed from Google Play Store by searching Light App. The application has an extension of the Beacon Hostels site, which can be accessed from beaconhostels.com and is already in use for booking hostels at Lira University online. Light App managed to become the award-winning innovation of the year during the Demo Day national competition organized by Google in 2023 in Kampala. Light Up has become the leading product under Sustainable Development in Law Innovations Award as well. The app has been showcased on different events in the National Council for Higher Education exhibitions and at the Secretariat of the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation. This innovation is employing 20 youth and has been downloaded 500 times, and 50 managers and properties have been uploaded already using this product. This app was developed with a vision to revolutionize the hospitality industry through providing a platform for accessibility of affordable accommodation and housing properties to the public. This shall contribute largely to making Uganda a better place to live in. It's my humble request, Your Excellency, that you launch this app today. Ladies and gentlemen, now I move to the citation for academic staff. Your Excellency would like to honor 2 of our academic staff among many. The first is Ms. Anna Grace Ouma, Dean Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery, who has made a distinguished contribution towards research at Lira University through Ms. Ouma's initiative as Principal Investigator of the Center for International Reproductive Health Training at the University of Michigan. In partnership with Lira University, they established a Sexual and Reproductive Health Resource Center, which has been able to achieve the following. 1, she restructured and equipped the skills training laboratory for nurses and midwives at the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery. 2, she trained faculty and clinical staff on teaching and assessment methods. 3, established and equipped the family planning clinic at the gynecological clinic at Lira University Hospital and at Lira University at Lira Regional Referral Hospital. 4, constructed a waiting shed for patients both at Lira University Hospital at the Regional Hospital. 5, established and equipped the Lira University Research Ethics Committee Office and accelerated the process for the accreditation of Lira University Research Ethics Committee. 6, procured and installed 3 sets of audiovisual conferencing, ultra-modern conferencing equipment at the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery and the obstetric unit of Lira Referral Hospital. 7, provided 20 research seed grants to 20 research teams at Lira University that are being published in peer-reviewed journals. All these are being published. 8, she facilitated 10 teams to travel to Kigali, Rwanda for an international conference, and 9 teams to travel to France for the FIGO conference in October 2023, and they all traveled. 9, sponsored the first Gulu and Lira University Scientific Symposium, which was held at Gulu University, which was attended by hundreds of delegates, including the Minister for Health, commissioners, and the Division of Nurses and Midwives. 10, established and equipped an e-library for medical training at Lira University. Finally, she held stakeholder engagement meetings with community and hospitals for quality improvement initiative. You can clap for Ms. Anna Grace Ouma. The second member of staff, among many that we want to honor today, is Dr. Bernard Omech, who is a senior lecturer in Faculty of Public Health and the acting director of research and graduate school at Lira University. Mr. Omech was co-investigator in the recently completed 3-year development initiative for Northern Uganda Dino Chase project, led by the National Agricultural Research Organization, NARO, and funded by the European Union. Dr. Omech and his research team attracted an investment worth 2 billion Uganda shillings to support nutrition-specific interventions in the Acholi and Lango sub-regions. The primary deliverables included 200 million in nutrition equipment to establish a center for the prevention and control of chronic diseases at Lira University Teaching Hospital, 200 million in equipment for health centers, 220 million to complete the Center for Sexual Education Training and Reproductive Health and Rights, and purchase of sports equipment at Lira University. So you might have read in the news that Lira University was developing recipes for treating people suffering from Nordic disease. This is the project. And you will all step forward and receive the presidential handshake after the Chancellor's speech. And so, Mr. Vice Chancellor, you may resume your speech. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, it cannot be seen who are the owners of today. These are the people who live by the motto of the university, the beacon. They're surely shining that light that we are all following. The Chancellor, sir, if I can continue with my speech. Lira University is still a young university. It is still expanding. We don't expect it to remain at the present level, both in size and in the quality. For expansion, His Excellency the President has acknowledged the acquisition of land in Amolatar district. The people of Amolatar, Alemerebung and Aguchiri generously donated 344 acres of land to Lira University for establishing a faculty of agriculture and marine or aquatic engineering. This land is being surveyed in preparation for titling in the name of Lira University. We shall be sharing with you, Your Excellency, the architectural design and budget for this faculty, as well as a design and budget for Lira University Library for your support in resource mobilization for their construction. And many districts in the sub-region have expressed interest in having Lira University extend to their districts. Just behind me here, Kwale district has already invited Lira University to go and take Lira to take some land which is now being surveyed by the district to be given to Lira University. There are a few others that are still in the making. In the university, we all recognize that the university does not operate in exclusivity. Lira University was started through a partnership with an organization called SEED Global Health. This is indeed an organization that facilitated and supported the establishment of the program of midwifery in this country. And that indeed the faculty has now developed, and you've heard what the members of the faculty have been able to achieve through research and innovations. We also partner with the Vice Chancellor's Forum, both public and private. The chairperson of the Vice Chancellor's Forum is with us here, Professor George Benjuru. That partnership is helping us to develop some facilities. We also partner with the Consortium of Universities Library, Research in Education Network, which is central, helping us with our e-learning and network. We partner with Erasmus Ahead European Union program. Public universities in Uganda have formed a forum where we meet almost every month. We partner with Makerere University Business School, which is supporting our Faculty of Management Sciences, and they have indeed offered scholarships for us in this faculty. We partner with the colleagues from Bournemouth University in the UK, and then the Poole Charity Hospital in the UK that has supported us with equipment, and they pay regular visits to us, and we do a lot of teaching and training together. We partner with the University of Odyssey in Belgium, with Rotterdam University, Northern Illinois University, and University of Michigan. These partnerships are seen in some of the innovations and research projects that Lira University is running. Ministry of ICT supports our ICT infrastructure and training. Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation is our partner. You've already seen the innovation grants that have been offered to Lira University students. The Ministry of Public Service is working, we work in partnership with them. You are aware of the many changes which are taking place in public service, and the public service is helping us to do harmonization of the structure in public universities, and also the structure of Lira University is being done in partnership with public service. We have MOUs with National Meteorological Authority and the Law Development Center. Your Excellency, there is already a third radar station in Lira University campus. They are already working. And a third branch, a third Law Development Center is established, is running in Lira University. The Law Development Center is a forerunner of the Faculty of Law in Lira University. We have started the other way around, but we are aware that your Chancellor is the one who set up the first Law Development Center in Kampala, and he is here today to witness the development of the two institutions. And the presence of the Meteorology Center is a step towards setting up a school of meteorology in Lira University. Your Excellency, this is the 5th graduation ceremony. In the first 4, we have been listing challenges that afflict Lira University. I'm happy to report that many of them you've run through and you are running through them. But there's one immediate one which needs to be mentioned now. And I want to urge the person representing you in this ceremony to take back to you this particular challenge. This is about tarmacking the internal roadwork in this university. The university has this equipment which is quite sensitive to dust and change of weather. And we can only manage this one with road network which is improved. I know you have already placed to tarmac the road network. The last time you were visiting in your home in Oduke, you promised that with the construction of roads, the one from Rukunye to Rapat, Lira, Kipum, and there's the one from Tororo to Kamdini, you advised that one of them would be asked to do internal roads of Lira University as a social responsibility. Today, Your Excellency, we are requesting that the contractor on the Rukunye, Apat, Lira, Kipum Road be engaged now to do the 24-kilometer net road work at the university. This will go a long way in protecting our sensitive equipment and will raise the beauty of Lira University campus. To the graduates, I'd like to congratulate all of you for the graduation and best wishes for your next adventure. I hope that you are walking out of Lira University gates a changed person from when you first came in. And our expectation is that you are going to live a better person in your community. And please be good ambassadors for the beacon. Keep on growing. Don't accept to remain in one place. Keep on growing with your influence, even in your village. And don't forget that where we are is also a village that needs everybody's contribution. Keep adding to the goodness and beauty of the world. We wish to express our appreciation to the government for the continued support to Lira University. This is no small feat. If you hear how much money government of Uganda pours in here, you may not imagine. I think we are now running a budget of, is it 35 billion per year? And that money is all coming to this economy. We appreciate government for it. There are other indirect monies that come to this university through government. We don't count that, but we appreciate government for that. We appreciate His Excellency for his personal interest in the continued development of this university. We immensely thank him. He has set up the first teaching hospital in this university as an experiment. We are being used as guinea pigs every week. There is a report on the operations of this university and how it can improve. I've already said that there is a facility for intern doctors and nurses, which apparently will be used for other things because it is also a good guest house. We now will not have to house our visitors in other places in town. Well, we are not rivaling with business people, but there are some of our guests who come as students and they are unable to afford the cost outside. This will feel comfortable here. because they are very, very useful to us when it comes to the hospital. The hospital, the experience we are having here will be international. So when they come and we have where we can keep them, and they work with us very well. We are similarly grateful to the First Lady for supporting strengthening of hotel infrastructure, for providing a number of computers in this university. We have received a number of computers in the process through the Ministry and Minister for Education and First Lady. Sitting over there is Associate Professor Okulo Odom. He is the first very high-ranking academic that came to this university. You know the problem. Our problem is all these people are living comfortably in Makerere, where everything has been set up. You just touch the button and everything is on. Joel Okulu came to try to put things and to make it run the way it should run. I'm grateful, Professor Okulu, for you to stick your neck, because at that time people were not sure really where Lira would be. Nobody anywhere knew about it. But I'm grateful that you are able to come and stick your neck and share in the blame. Particularly your contribution towards the hospital. You are a physician and a teacher, and your efforts have led to the improvement of these facilities. You have now seen what some people would say is irrelevant, but building of a nutrition training center with a laboratory, very modern laboratory, and all other accessories. It's because of your frequent visits to ensure that those facilities are in place. The hospital, the operations of the hospital has improved with the acquisition of vital equipment, and we are now accredited as a COVID-19 vaccination center. All this would not happen if we did not have a Ugandan of that high caliber in the medical field. National Council for Education is another organization that has continued to support and guide the university. It's our regulatory body. You don't run a program unless they're satisfied that to meet the criteria, the quality. The University Council and Professor Okulu have offered good guidance for this university. Senate, whose secretariat is academic registrar, has performed very well. That's the reason all our functions, including the one of today, move smoothly. Geoffrey Agnella is the academic registrar. That is the eye and ear of Lira University. You get to know about Lira University, you apply. When you have come, he is the one who determines that you go through the training successfully, and he also sends you out. I think he doesn't lose a lot of you along the way. He's graduating most of the people he admits. Thank you, the academic registrar. I thank you all, and God bless you. For God and my country. There's an MC here who is chair of all the staff associations in public universities. He wants me to do his job. In that capacity, he is my boss. I'll do it. Mr. Chancellor, sir, we have that's the one. Chancellor, sir, I have talked about the council. That is the body that makes regulations and oversees what we do here. And it's important that Professor Kuludom rises and introduces his members right now, Professor, members of council. They should be able to rise when you call them.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vice Chancellor. Dear brothers and sisters, I'd like to take this opportunity once again to welcome you to this very important occasion when we send out to the community people that we have trained, equipped, both in knowledge but also in attitude to serve the people of this country. I'd like to thank the Vice Chancellor for the very kind words that he poured on me as I took over the reins of this university as the chairman of the council. It has not been easy, but I think we have been able to make a lot of progress in the growth of this university. It is a center that we are proud of. It's a center that is producing the kind of graduates that we want, who are going to have impact, immediate impact in the community. We have heard about the kind of research that is being done here. It's research which is addressing clearly identified challenges in the community that we live. I want to believe that Lira University was not made a university in this part of the world just for some other reasons. But we believe that it is here to identify the challenges of the community and do something about it. It is a place where new knowledge is going to be generated, and that new knowledge is going to be turned into policies which will be implemented to improve a lot of our people. To the medical background, if some of the comments I'm making is rather medical, we are proud that at least now we have started a medical school at Lira University. The Minister of Health, when she was last here, said, Kukulo, can you make sure that when I come back here next time, there will be a medical school? I'm glad to say that there is a medical school now running. We have also been working very closely with the Minister of Health, and today there's a group from the Minister of Health who is coming to take possession of a land which we are going to run in partnership as first a center for blood transfusion, but this is definitely going to grow into something much bigger in the medical field, because we don't see it just as a place for collecting blood, but it's going to be a center for research in many diseases related to blood. Some of you may be aware that the incidence of sickle cell in the world, that Uganda and particularly this region, is far up in the league. So it's a condition that we hope that this center that we are going to set up will address the issues of sickle cell. So it's something that we are proud of, and we thank the Minister of Health for participating with us. Now that was introduction. Now let me introduce members of the council. First of all, members of the council, there is Professor Ubang, who is the Vice Chancellor. There is Deputy Dr. who is a member. There is Dr. Ubang, who is from Lacho Hospital. There is Veteran, again, who is a member of the council. There is Jokene, who is a member of the council, I think ministerial appointment. By the way, some of us are also ministerial appointed, isn't it? Yeah. Then there is Dr. Jimmy Francis, who is a member of the council. Then there's our Mr. Zokao, who has been with us for many, many years in the council. There is another Kwal, that's Kwal Lutino, who is a member of the council. And lastly, another Kwal, Dixon. So there are many Kwals in this council group. But these are people that we have been working closely with. There are some who will not be here at the moment. But this is the team that we sit quite regularly to address the issues, to set direction, and to set pace for the university. Missing from our group is the late Dr. Book, who unfortunately passed on. And where is my vice? Where is my vice? Florence. So as I said, these are the group that we have been working with, and they are very dedicated. I like them because there are times when we meet when there are no funds to facilitate our meeting. But they have worked very closely with us to make sure that things do run, even when some of the things that we need funded are not funded. So I'd like to thank you, members of the council. Please, let's continue to show that spirit and grow the beacon, and let this really be a place where people can come and take refuge in knowledge creation. Thank you very much. Mr. Chancellor, that is my team.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, it is my pleasure now to introduce the members of staff of Lira University. I want to start with the members of management. You shouldn't be very many. Please rise up so that you can be introduced, can be seen. I expected the deans, then the dean of students, the bursar, academic registrar who is hosting us today, university librarian, directors, quality assurance, research and postgraduate training, I include the director of the hospital. If you wait for me to mention your office, you may miss, because we have expanded of late from a position of 30 people to now what we have. You have the university secretary here. Oh, okay. The university secretary is a very busy office. He's a secretary to council, and the partnership which I didn't elaborate on, the partnership with the Ministry of Health. This university is run through two ministries, and they all play a very important part in the running of this university. The hospital is solely in the realm of the Ministry of Health, and the ministry supports especially in staffing. They regulate the staffing levels. If the Ministry of Health is not satisfied with your certification, you don't work in here. Mr. Chancellor, let me start from the hospital on your side. That is the director, clinical director of the hospital. And I've already told you that's the only institution with a hospital, and we're getting problems with the Ministry of Public Service. How can a university run a hospital? And we tell them the university is the highest level of training in all fields, including medical people. And this hospital is expected to have very high power, high caliber staff. Next is the Director of Research and Graduate Training, Bernard Omej. Now next, now you're giving me a hard task if I can recognize these people from their backs. Next is a faculty, is a Dean Faculty of Education, Dr. Obala. Next, Faculty of Management Sciences. They look the same. Faculty of Faculty of Public Health started at the same time with the Faculty of Management Sciences. Our names, please. Anne Ruth Akelo is the Dean Public Health. Next is Dr. Mary Ejang, Faculty of Management Sciences. Next is our computer guru, the Dean Faculty of, that is what, Computing and Information Sciences. He has produced lots of innovations in his faculty. Many of his students are doing wonders. Next one, that is the de facto, the person who really started the teaching of midwifery, where people did not believe that nurses can also have degrees, but is now the dean of the faculty of medicine. He has worked so hard and has had the faculty of medicine accredited to start a degree in medicine and surgery. Next is a very hard-working lady, Anne Grace Homer. She has physically improved the facilities for teaching and research in the faculty of nursing and midwifery. Next is, I don't know where to call him, a Chancellor of Exchequer or something. He's a university pastor. He makes sure he looks for the money that we use for the activities here. Yes, I don't know whether she's ombudsman or somebody, but she's in charge of student and sometimes staff welfare, the dean of students. And your point of entry, and is addressed appropriately in yellow. If you know where to go in this country, you go yellow. You don't get lost. He's academic registrar. My deputy does not like me to see him because sometimes when he comes late, I am not happy. But that has never happened, Mr. Chancellor, sir. This is Associate Professor Okaka Dokotum. He's the Deputy Vice Chancellor. We still have only the Deputy Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. We are soon looking for a Deputy Vice Chancellor for Administration and Finance. I think this is all. We can go back and sit. Behind me, don't worry about the bodyguard. He's the Senior Security Officer, Peace Opolo. I think that should do. I'd like to thank the team I've introduced, because if you judge from their numbers, it is not proportionate to their output. All these 400 today is a product of their hands. And I will report to Mr. Chancellor, sir, that we have been working as a family, and we have run the university as if it is our, and it's true, it is our responsibility to ensure that this university develops. We have not experienced problems of interpersonal relationship. We are supporting each other, and that is what has brought Lira University to this level. I thank all of you, the members.
Thank you very much, the Lira University Vice Chancellor, Professor Jasper Watson Obalokeng. Your Excellency, the Vice Chancellor of Lira University, who is walking back, from what you have noted, is a soft-spoken person, but with a razor-sharp decision-making skills, which is responsible for the fast and rapid growth and development of this university. He is a professor of pharmacology, deputized by an associate professor, Okaka Opio Dokotum. When you heard him reading the citations, you saw that this is the beacon. I am glad that Associate Professor Okaha Opio Dahotum, the Deputy Vice Chancellor of Lira University, is honored on this graduation ceremony by the physical presence of his mother, Imat Regina Opio. I have the honor and pleasure to introduce you to this congregation. Imat is over there, the mother of Associate Professor Okaha Opio, the Deputy Vice Chancellor of Lira University. Chancellor Sir and our chief guest, as stated very articulately by the University Vice Chancellor, the steadfast progress that the university is making is because of careful partnership, and allow me, in the interest of continued partnership, to introduce and recognize a few of the representatives of some of the partners that we already have. Notably, we already have representatives from the Ministry of Health. A huge team is with the University Secretary. They have moved to inspect land that Lira University Council has offered to the government of Uganda to establish the regional blood bank. We are aware of the importance of blood in our healthcare system. And Lira University, in partnership with the Ministry of Health, through the University Council, is bringing the regional blood bank to Lira, to the Lao sub-region, which will be based in Lira University. Dr. Bernard Umech was applauded for bringing on board over 2 billion projects. This was possible with a partnership, in partnership with the NARO. Amidst us in this congregation, we have Dr. Gracelyn Akon Obong, who is the Deputy Director, NETA, Zonal Agricultural Research and Development Institute. Dr. Gracelyn, she's right over there. And we think and we are convinced that we shall continue with the partnership. We also have, with the Faculty of Education, we are working with Eastern and Southern Africa Small Scale Farmers Forum, abbreviated ESAF Uganda, whose chairperson of board of directors and national coordinators are with us. The chairperson is Hakim Baliraine. Hakim Baliraine, we are grateful for your presence, and the national coordinator, Nancy Mujimba. In this partnership, we are developing a curriculum in agroecology. The Vice Chancellor alluded to it. We are also expanding to Amolata district, and we already have with us the district chairperson of Amolata, Honorable Geoffrey Ochen. May we thank you very much. And we also have the resident city commissioner of Lira, where Lira University is located. And adding on to the Vice Chancellor's request, we also are convinced that if the road leading to Lira University from Odohomit through the training center from Amucha to the university could be upgraded, even with the solar security lights, it would ease accessibility to the university and improve the security of persons along that road. I add that as a pertinent request on top of the Vice Chancellor's speech. We are fast into the day, and we have several dignitaries who are here. According to our program, I said earlier, we intend to transact the business of today very timely, very seamless.
of the university give his remarks, and you are aware that the Chancellor of Lira University is Honorable Justice Dr. Benjamin Jose Odochi. It is my honor, pleasure, and humility to kindly invite you to make your remarks on this 5th graduation ceremony of Lira University as Chancellor.
Our chief guest, the President and Visitor of Lira University, being represented by the Commissioner for University Education in the Ministry of Education, the Chairperson of Lira University. Sorry, okay, your University Council is the university, yes. Associate Professor Jerry Okulu, my good OB, and the Vice Chancellor of the University, Vice Chancellors of sister universities. I think we have the Vice Chancellor of Good University. Religious leaders present, political leaders in the district, civic leaders present, members of staff of the university, graduates, families and friends, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to join the Vice Chancellor in welcoming you to this happy occasion of the 5th graduation ceremony of the university, and thank God for keeping us alive to see this day. I wish to thank His Excellency the President for his foresight in establishing the university, and indeed for transforming higher education in Uganda entirely, and the Minister of Education and Sports, the First Lady, for her love and commitment to the education sector and to Lira University in particular. I would like to congratulate the Lira University community and the 400 students who are graduating today from various faculties. I note the increase of 10% from the previous graduation figures, which indicates a steady increase in the enrollment at this university. I have 3 areas of emphasis in this speech. Our chief guest, the Vice Chancellor, has mentioned that Lira University has been expanding facilities that have resulted in the development of new lecture rooms, laboratories for teaching and research. There is a need to support the completion of the administration block currently under construction, which would house Lira University management with ease, including your own office and mine. Whereas Bar Lake State Lodge on May 15th, 2023, Your Excellency pledged 12 billion shillings towards the completion of Lira University main administration block. A new contractor, National Enterprise Corporation, NEC, has signed a contract to complete the building, and this money would go a long way in expediting the building's completion. Second point of my emphasis is research, publication, and innovations. I would like to congratulate the Vice Chancellor and his team for the impressive research, publications, and innovations. The output of Lira University achieved with barely any research, innovation, funding. One of my favorite things to say during Lira University graduation is to highlight the extraordinary performance of our students in winning national and international innovations contests and awards. I mentioned in especially the 2020 Way ICT Global Competition, where Naroga Dorin, then a third-year student of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science at the university, led a team including 2 students from Moni University, that emerged overall winners in the entire world, beating 150,000 students from 2,000 universities in 82 countries across 5 continents. Requires applauding, more applaud. Today you have heard all, again, the tremendous impact our students are creating globally through their research and innovation funding from government, apart from the little support the university gives through its non-tax revenue. It is only this financial year that Lira University finally got Uganda shillings 500 million for research, which we are grateful for. But you can imagine what that figure, which we are grateful for, I mean, what that figure would do if it was increased. I would achieve only miracles. We have undergraduate students like Kwara, Emmanuel, who alone have had 1 billion shillings grant in 2022 from the Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation. My humble request is that in the next budget, government increases Lira University's direct support to research and innovation to at least 5 billion shillings to match other young universities. I can assure you this money will do wonders for our country and produce some extraordinary innovations and business startups. Yeah, we are in the era of socio-economic transformation. Must make our contribution. Lira University must make its contribution visible and credible to support this process of socio-economic transformation. But to do so, we need funds. The students are there, the motivation is there. We need financial support. I congratulate Ikwara Emmanuel, Akoda Stephen, Sarah Kwerit, Jebijira, Gaston Nahurira, and all our students, and Miss Anna Grace Auma, and Dr. Bernard Omech, and all our academic staff who have won various awards and developed and continue to develop products that are impacting on the nation and beyond. Congratulations once again. Final point, and I think Vice Chancellor alluded to it. So I would like to join the Vice Chancellor in reminding Your Excellency of your pledge to have the internal road network in Lira University tarmacked as it is in other young universities. This will go a long way in improving the image of the university, safety of the university, property and security of our students and staff through a beautified, well-paved, well-lit campus. This is not asking too much. I think it should be done. Yes, you can do it. Lastly, what I get tired of appreciating that request and support in the government general continue to give university. As you can hear, we have got a lot of partnerships. We've got new ventures. We're entering into areas of serving the region. And so, because we have enough land, we are generous, but in generosity, we need also to ensure that government supports infrastructure so that we have got a good network in the campus. I want to congratulate the university for putting up this facility of blood bank. It's a vital facility, and it's one of those things you can do we call outreach, being close, not remaining an ivory tower. Lastly, I want to thank the University Council, the management of the university, and the government at large for continuing to work as a team with a common purpose and vision of building a beacon. I've said so before, and I want to repeat it, that this university is a beacon of peace. I used to be a member of Makerere University Council, and we had a lot of strikes and a lot of, I can't say a lot of other things, but I can call it indiscipline. But I'm not, since I became Chancellor here, understands the stage of education, the need and the need to concentrate on their purpose of joining this university. I want to thank the students and their leaders for making Lira a place where the staff and the students live in harmony. I also like to thank all our various stakeholders for their fervent support to the university. May Almighty God reward you and bless you abundantly. I thank you for your kind attention. I wish you a happy new year, and may God bless you all.
Thank you very much, the Lira University Chancellor, for your remarks. We are grateful for all your observations, notably the high level of discipline and academic incisiveness that so far has been exhibited by the staff and translated into the output of the students. We are grateful for that, and we continue to pledge that we shall, as staff, continue doing the right thing that we were trained to do and cooperate with all government institutions and organs to see to it that university education in Uganda is run very smoothly for the sole purpose of producing human resource that the country and the world needs. We had earlier invited in front here distinguished innovators from Lira University, and we were told after the Chancellor's speech they would have a presidential handshake. Thereafter, we shall have the Bacon Hostels Light Up launched. May I invite the responsible innovators and any other stakeholder who is part of what is to take place to kindly rise up on their feet, move forward where they are required to be, the innovators. It is a rare occasion from a pool of hundreds and thousands to distinguish yourself and be seen. It is the desire of all of us. You should be proud of the far the Lord has brought you so far and look forward to rising higher and higher. I like the melody, let it play, while the innovators get the well-deserved handshake. Then the innovators for the Bacon Hostels Light Up, get ready such that the app is launched officially by the chief guest.
So, Your Excellency, we'll just ask Gaston, the team leader, to say something very brief about this app, and then you will go ahead and launch it immediately. Thank you very much. Tell us about this app and why you think it's very important.
Thank you very much. My name is Nahura Gaston. I'm a computer science student of Lira University. With me here are my friends that we came up with Light Up, which is a housing and real estate application that provides ideal to properties for housing, including rentals, apartments, hostels, and any other housing properties. This application can be accessed from Google Play Store from your phones, that you can be able to book any place of stay from wherever you are. We realize that there is a need in this country to have such an innovation to help different travelers, different people who would need access accommodation, of which every person has to get accommodated, so that they can have these services through the digital technologies that we have on ground. We have moved a milestone to make that we've reached this stage, and therefore I want to thank the administration of the university for having given us the platform to reach this far, to have this country revolutionize it. Our major aim is to revolutionize the housing and real estates part. That is making Uganda a better place to live in. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chancellor. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of His Excellency the President, I wish to express my delight that our young people are coming up with innovations that are relevant to the needs of their community. So I would like to congratulate you, Gaston, and your team on this beacon light up, and I know that it's going to be of good use to the students, but also the community. Thank you very much. Congratulations. It's therefore now my singular honor and privilege to officially launch the Beacon's Hostel Light Up.
Thank you. Yes, Fafana, you can sit down.
Thank you, Chief Guest, for launching the Beacon Hostels Light Up. As has been explained by the innovators, it's a very, very important app that any person worth the salt should be interested in. I'm taking you fast forward to the next item, where the Lira University Chancellor will make a presentation of a gift to the chief guest of the day. And at this point, I would like to invite the Lira University Deputy Vice Chancellor, Associate Professor Okaha Opio Dahotum, to come and give us guidance on how the gift is going to be presented to His Excellency. Associate Professor, you are welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Tomomuta. I'd ask you to take that gift. It's just behind that table in the golden box. Open it up, and then you can take it to the Chancellor while I do the explanation. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the gift that you are about to present to His Excellency is a sculpture. You can take it out now. It's a piece of sculpture titled The Flute Player. It is made by the William Ebich family. It was started by late William Ebich and completed by his wife Lily Ebich and daughter Sharon Ebich. So I'll ask the Ebich family to step forward very quickly. Mr. Chancellor, the flute is a leading woodwind instrument that weaves through different instruments and voices in an orchestra. Also in some cultures, military musicians use the flute to communicate officers' orders over long distances and to lead groups of soldiers, to regulate daily life in military encampments, to signal movements and formations, to convey commands to troops in battle, and to improve morale. If you picture government as a musical orchestra, with the different ministries and sectors as concert pieces, or as an army on the move, our flute player is His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. So, the Chancellor, you can now give the gift to the chief guest. Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry for that silence. We are fast moving forward. We have, to this moment, experienced mainly academic-related activities. We would like to bring in a little bit of music such that we are complete beings. The person in charge of entertainment, unfortunately, I don't see the troupe. Lassa, I can see music, dance, drama. Please let me know if there is a way you would need me to support you. you. Lira University Lao Students Association for the performance. Chief guest, we are convinced that a society that is shy of its culture is a dead one. And as Lira University, we value the diverse cultures that we have. And every year, we have a cultural gala where all the cultural groups participate in a competitive activity. And for the last year, Lira University Lango Students Association emerged the best. And as per policy, they perform in the subsequent graduation. They were followed closely on the heels by Acholi Students Association in second position, and Banyankole Bachiga Students Association in that order. And that's why the LASA team has just made a performance. And it fills me with a pleasure to recognize the presence of our cultural leaders. Notably have seen a clan chief, Patrick Abal. It should be in your interest that the Lao culture is being upheld. Chief guest, the cultural leader I have just introduced is also blessed to be the spouse of the head of protocol team, Dr. Judith. And we are not shy to mention it. A united family is a strong society. We thank you for that. And with that cultural performance and that little recognition, we are now moving very closely towards the conferment of degrees and award of diplomas. But before that, the chief guest has to deliver the special package to the congregation. At this point, therefore, I have the pleasure to invite the Lira University Vice Chancellor to kindly invite the chief guest of the day to address the congregation. Lira University Vice Chancellor. Meanwhile, the graduates and the beverages being served should not distract us from the key issues of the day.
Chancellor, sir, it is now my pleasure to introduce the chief guest for this occasion. I am very glad to introduce the Commissioner for University and Tertiary Education, Mr. Sejoba Timothy. Mr. Sejoba Timothy is also a council member of Lira University, and he has been instrumental in coordinating us as Lira University with the Ministry of Education. Timothy, you're welcome to address the congregation as chief guest.
Chancellor, my Lord Justice Dr. Benjamin Odoki, members of Parliament present here, Lira University Council Chair and members of Council. I have just learned that we have a Witong and other cultural leaders present here. Religious leaders, the city resident commissioner, and other city and district local government leaders, the Vice Chancellor and other Vice Chancellors, members of university top management, teaching and non-teaching staff of Lira University, distinguished partners and well-wishers around, our very distinguished graduates, parents, guardians, spouses, and benefactors, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me, first of all, to convey to you warmest greetings from His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda and visitor of Lira University, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Allow me also to bring greetings from the First Lady and Minister of Education and Sports, Amajenti Kataha Museveni, as well as the top political and technical leadership of the Ministry of Education. I hope you receive their greetings. Mr. Chancellor, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as you are aware, Uganda is hosting the Non-Aligned Movement Summit, and as such, His Excellency the President and a big part of the cabinet are right now engaged in that particular venture, and that's the reason why they could not be here with you. But they are with you in spirit. Allow me to start by wishing all of you here a happy 2024. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I join you and the Vice Chancellor and the Chair of Council to welcome all of us to this 5th graduation ceremony of Lira University. I wish to warmly congratulate Lira University for successfully preparing and presenting the 400 graduates that we have today. As government, we are immensely proud of the steady pace at which the university is growing without diverting from the guidance that His Excellency the President has continued to provide to higher education institutions on how they can grow. So we congratulate the university on this. Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the same vein, I congratulate the university on the infrastructure development that has been achieved, especially the ultra-modern block that is housing the university Bachelor of Medicine and Bachelor of Surgery program. Congratulations on this achievement. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I'm aware that the university has had some challenges with the main administration block, and I have taken note of your reminder of the 12 billion pledge, and we will work together to see that this happens, and I'm looking forward in the very near future to returning here to commission that particular block. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I've also learned that there are still some staffing challenges including ones that could be handled with the current available wage. I am aware, Mr. Chancellor, sir, that the payroll audit report was completed and is currently being considered by government. Mr. Chancellor, sir, therefore, I wish to direct that management engages proactively with the Ministry of Public Service to sort out this impasse quickly. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I wish to appreciate the university for the contribution to the human resources for health, including supporting the training of internees. Mr. Chancellor, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have in the recent past had challenges with training of medical interns. I therefore wish to call upon the university in its capacity as an institution of research and innovation to propose solutions that will effectively solve this challenge once and for all. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I would also like to invite the university as being the host of the first fully-fledged university teaching hospital to once again advise government on the best approach to use in dealing with university teaching hospital. Mr. Chancellor, sir, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank and congratulate our young people because we have noted that they have learned to innovate, but they're not only innovating in the blank, but they're coming up with innovations that are useful to our community. But they have not only stopped at having these innovations that are useful, but we have seen that they have also gone ahead to ensure that the innovations become functional and are commercialized. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I want to congratulate our young people, but also congratulate the university for empowering these young people and also empowering the academic staff who we have also learned are coming up with very good proposals and innovations and research outcomes. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I did hear from you as well as the Vice Chancellor on the issue of the roads, but we also heard from our MC. I am not sure whether in this congregation we have a representative of Uganda National Roads Authority, but if he's not here, I'm sure that management will make sure that they engage with the Uganda Revenue Authority because the President already spoke on this. So we need to ensure that it is fulfilled. So I would like to encourage management, but also our city leaders who are here to ensure that this is done as soon as possible. Mr. Chancellor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our graduates, this is a day of joy, accomplishment, and the culmination of years of hard work and dedication, where, as we have already noted, we are having the graduation of a new generation of intellectuals and leaders from Lira University. Mr. Chancellor, sir, in the Bible, in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 12, it says, "And they'll be radiant with joy because of the goodness of the Lord." So this morning and afternoon, we would like to congratulate our graduates. I am keenly aware that this graduating class is part of the COVID-19 students that we have had. These students underwent plenty of disruptions. But once again, the Bible tells us that in a race there are many runners, but only one runner can win. So run to win. I therefore want to take this opportunity to thank our graduates of today for running to win, but actually for winning despite all the challenges. Our warmest congratulations to you. I want to say that your journey through the academia has been a testimony to your perseverance, your resilience, and thirst for knowledge. Today you stand on the precipice of a new chapter, armed not only with degrees, but also with a wealth of experiences and skills necessary to navigate the challenges that lie ahead. As we gather here today, I would like to call upon our graduates to note that we are not only witnessing the end of a road to an education journey, we are witnessing the beginning of a new phase in your lives. Each one of you has potential to make a significant impact on society. Having graduated now, you are seen as architects of the future, and your education has equipped you with tools to build a better world. With this rapidly changing world in which we live in, which is hard to penetrate, education becomes increasingly critical. It's not merely about acquiring facts and figures, but about developing critical thinking, fostering creativity, and instilling a sense of responsibility towards our communities and the planet as well. So your education here at Lira University has armed you not just at filling your minds with knowledge, but at honing your abilities to think critically and to solve complex problems individually, socially, and nationally. Therefore, as you embark on your respective journeys ahead, remember the importance of lifelong learning. The world is evolving at an unprecedented pace, and your ability to adapt and learn continuously will be a key determinant of your success. Embrace change, seek new challenges, and never stop pushing the boundaries of your knowledge. Equally important is the recognition that with knowledge comes responsibility. Use your education to contribute positively to society. Whether you find yourselves in the boardroom, the laboratory, the classroom, the marketplace, wherever, strive to make a difference and add value in yourself. In Uganda today, one needs to be a compassionate leader, an innovative thinker, and agents of positive change in order to fit. I would like to invite the parents and family present here, our distinguished guests here, the faculty. I would like to invite you to congratulate our graduates with a very thunderous clap. At this point, I would like to request, with all humility, I would like to request our graduates to stand up. And I would like to request the graduates to turn to the tents that hold the parents and their families. Please face the parents and the families either nearest to you or the ones that you can see, and please join yourselves and everybody here to give our parents and guardians a thunderous applause. Thank you so much. Please take your seats. So to you, the parents and families of our graduates gathered here, I extend my gratitude for your unbendable support, your sacrifices and encouragement that have played an integral part in the success of these graduates. Today is a celebration not only of their achievements, but also of your dedication to their education. Therefore, borrowing from the St. Paul's letter to the Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 15, through your parents, therefore, let your children continually offer to you a sacrifice of praise, the fruit of lips that openly profess your names. We thank you, parents, and we congratulate you. Thank you very much for bearing and working very hard to ensure that these, our graduates, do succeed. Mr. Chancellor, sir, to the Vice Chancellor, to the faculty and staff at Lira University, we want to thank you very much for your commitment to excellence in education. Fortunately, at this graduation, we have already heard of your outcomes. Your guidance, your mentorship, and dedication have shaped these graduates into capable individuals that they are today. So, we do commend to you, as it is in Philippians chapter 4, verse 5, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God, because He is the only one who can reward you for the work you have done so very well. Therefore, as I come to a conclusion, I would like to say to our graduates that as we go to join the world, let us remember that education is not just a means to an end, it is a lifelong journey. We should continue to seek knowledge, embrace diversity, and contribute meaningfully to the good of our society. Therefore, as the psalmist says in Psalm 118, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Once again, congratulations. Thank you very much for listening, for God and my country.
Thank you so much, our chief guest on this 5th graduation ceremony of Lira University. We are grateful for your package which you have delivered to us. We are convinced Lira University management, council, and the Chancellor will faithfully follow up with the Ministry of Public Service and see to it that the staffing levels are improved in the shortest possible time, such that we can continue making our best contributions to nation development. Our chief guests are, it may also be pleasing to you to realize that together with you, we have sister universities who have come to celebrate these graduation ceremonies. We have Busitema University, represented by Professor Kamba Pakio, who is the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Finance. Professor, you are most welcome. We value the love you have for us, traveling all the way from the far east of the country. We have Soroti University, represented by the one James Okelo. Soroti University, you are most welcome. We love that relationship. We also have All Saints University Lango. All Saints University Lango is a private university, and Ebenezer University Lira, also a private university. And top of it all, dear chief guest, we have Gulu University. Without Gulu University, Lira University would never have ever been. And that love continues to be demonstrated. Gulu University has brought the Vice Chancellor, Professor George Lada Openjuru, who is the Vice Chancellor. And it is also worth noting that the African Leadership Magazine Persons of the Year 2023 voted Professor Openjuru George Lada as the African Educationist of the Year. Professor Openjuru, you are most welcome. We are proud of you. We voted for you. Professor Openjuru traveled with his Deputy Vice Chancellor, Associate Professor David Okelowin. Professor David Okelowin seated and imagine how seriously Gulu University considers Lira University graduation ceremonies. We have the academic registrar, Dr. Jerry Bagaya, also present. We cannot thank you enough. We have teased, but you have continued to midwife us. We are grateful. At this point, dear graduates, your hour is arriving. Your hour is arriving. The masters and the postgraduate persons. All right. We are first moving forward to the phase of conferment of degrees and award of diplomas. And Chief Guest, sir, it is also worth noting that this celebration is streaming live and we are being watched worldwide. In case you have friends, relatives across the globe, let them that we are on. As we move to the almost the tail end of the graduation ceremonies, may I invite the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of Academic Affairs, Associate Professor Okaka Opio Dohotum, to come forward and perform the ritual that is usually performed on this occasion.
Your Excellency, Mr. Chancellor, before I perform that ritual, I have just one last word and recognition to announce. And I'm told that somebody whispered to me that the graduates don't like our speeches. They just want to go straight to graduation, but we have to honor whom. The Bible says you should give honor to whom honor is due. So we need to give honor to these two people. This is the best performing students, male and female, of this graduation. And if I call your name, I would ask you to step forward. Actually, step right forward, come to the podium. We have a certificate for you. We have one, the female student is a Team Monica, Bachelor of Science in Accounting and Finance from the Faculty of Management Sciences, who had a CCPA cumulative point average of 4.63 with a first-class degree. Monica, will you please walk forward quickly? If you're around, someone will see a certificate. This is the best performing female student who are graduating today. Let's clap for her. Allow me to invite now the best performing male student. This is none other than Aliai Joseph. Bachelor of Public Administration and Management of Management Sciences again. CGPA of 4.90. I need to explain that these are both undergraduates, and we gave the award to Team Monica and Lira as undergraduate category. We have not awarded graduate people because they're just piling the degrees now. So you can also see Bishop James Okalo walking forward with the chairman Lira, Chamber of Commerce, Maurice Crisongom. So we would like to congratulate Team Monica. I can see the Truth Fountain Ministries family, Bishop James Okalo and Pastor Agnes Okalo, Maurice Chris. And so we'll now move to the next step, which is the award of degrees. And I'll now perform my last ritual, and you will not see my face here again. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to invite the deans to present to you the students who have satisfied the requirements for the conferment of degrees and award of diplomas of Lira University following the order of presentation in the booklet. Deans, Management Science. And by the way, Dean, congratulations, because all the best performing students are from your faculty. Dean Dr. Mary Jang, Dean Faculty of Management Sciences. You're doing a fantastic job. Thank you.
As the Dean comes on, we have 16 faculties presenting, we have 6 faculties presenting 16 programs, academic programs for graduation.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the degree of Executive Master of Business Administration of Lira University. Achola Judith Iyer, Adom Roslyn Shaw, Akelo Manuela, Akulu Eunice, Antorine Chris, Apere Ivan, Auma Vivian Annette, Awori Victoria Ogwal, Ayo Nancy, Stephen, Madaraka Godwin, Naigoma Naima, Ogwang Andrew Okelo, Okelo David, Okila Humphrey Jimmy, Opio Thomas, Owen Freddy, and Owen William. Owen William was the best performing student in this category.
Well done. By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Executive Master of Business Administration of Lira University.
Congratulations, you got a reason to celebrate. Oh, wonderful today.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the degree of Master of Arts in Public Administration and Management of Lira University. Adong Marietta, Akulu Dilis, Anena Mary Rachel, Angol Daniel, Angom Anna Odongo, Ogwang Godfrey Okelo, Polly Susan, Masika Lucia, Odongo Daniel Douglas, Odongo John Bosco, Fred, Ogwang Patrick, Ojok Fred, Okori Fiona, Okori Tony, Okuna Victor, Ongom Emmanuel, Opio Dennis Otema, Opok James Bone, Otim Dickens, Oto David Ikwang. Odongo John Bosco was the best performing student in this category.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Master of Arts in Public Administration and Management of Lira University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the students who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the degree of Master of Public Health of Lira University. Abor Daniel, Adiga James, Akelo Loy, Amon Sandra Sally, Ongoli Augustine, Atim Victoria Sharon, Otiama Boniface Onwech, Ebong Kasongo Joseph, Katishabe Resti, Mwanga Isa, Odonkara Dennis, Ojok Opio Innocent, Ojok Robinson, Oki Richard, Opio James C.K. Obara. Opio Walter, or Tim Allen, or yet William Sam, Sewanyana Jimmy.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Master of Public Health of Lira University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of postgraduate diploma in public administration and management of Lira University. Achede Agnes, Achen Sharon Igo, Achola Susan Ingola, Adan Kodrin, Adeng Habel, Agalo Evelyn, Akelo Catherine, Akelo Kevin, Akelo Manuela, Angom Harriet, Atim Fiona, Ebuku Vincent, Echeo Job, Ikoyu Titus, Kia Esther, Mlarira Faizo Ochen Walter, Ogwang Jimmy Bernard, Ojok Samuel, Okor Andrew Ochero, Oloro Moses, Olwa James, Omara Alfred Dimolo, and Onyanga Moses.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I congratulate all those persons whose names have been read on the award of postgraduate diploma in public administration and management of Lira University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of postgraduate diploma in financial management of Lira University. Acheng Obster Sally, Aguti Juliet, Angatu Luke, Angole Jude, Apiu Gloria, Atim Dillis, Idwono Simon, Obote Moses, Odongo George, Okelo Felix, Okelo Maurice, Opio Andrew, Opio Gerard, Otim Charles, Tubihamye Elizabeth.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I congratulate all those persons whose names have been read on the award of postgraduate diploma in financial management of Lira University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the students who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Midwifery of Lira University. I would like to request the graduates to, if your name is read, please step forward to take the oath. Adoko Dennis Diko, Adoro Fiona, Adore Brenda, Adore Sarah, Ainem Babazi Sylvia, Akech Agnes Joyce, Akelo Lucy, Akelo Tabitha Loy, Akulu Kevin, Alum Gloria Tokwin, Amina Kasim, Among Delia, Apiu Natharin Fortunate, Samba Damali, Award Dorothy Lilian, Balibali Majore, Bua Abraham, Bukenya Hussein, Biogero Janat, Chesuro Juliet, Emojong Emmanuel, Emoto Abraham, Agundu Dixon, Katugume Brenda, Kawala Jacqueline, Komogum Joshua, Logose Masi, Matsiko Richards, Mpayendo Teddy, Musana Seda, Mutua Masi Vivian, Mwesigwa Godfrey, Nakagolo Habiba, Nakayise Juliet, Nakayazi Mary, Namuba Vanessa Ruth, Namirembe Rose, Namudosi Caroline, Nasiwa Justin, Natuwera Trust, Nyole Ruth Lugogo, Odomo Tony, Agadula Robina Nicole, Ogwa Lamex, Okelo Felix, Okelo Quinto, Okelo Ronald, Okumo Brian, Omara Regan Joshua, Oponya Godfrey, Owatgiwu Innocent Ochiri, Suna Thomas Mo, Tali Charity, Wekwanya Stewart Joseph, and Zemei Sandra. I would therefore like the graduates to please hold the oath in your hand, and as I read, please repeat after me. The midwife's pledge. I would like the graduates to please watch and put your right hand on your chest as you take the pledge and raise the right hand. I, please mention your name, solemnly pledge myself before God to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully, unmischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession, and will hold in confidence of all personal matters committed to my keeping, and all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to work in partnership with a physician to support health care and as a missioner of health. I will dedicate myself to keen service to humanity to ensure the safety and welfare of the people under my care. So help me God.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of Science in Midwifery of Lira University.
So far, so good. Sound technician. My request of and parents and graduates to clear the ground for the next activity. May I humbly, kindly, and firmly advise our esteemed parents to remain at their seats while the names of their children and wards are being read for the awards and for the conferment of the degrees. We still shall rejoice together. Let's not crowd the venue.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the students who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Public Health of Lira University. Abedkane Liberty, Achar Ambrose, Akaki Oscar, Akugisibwe Lake, Akulu Esther, Ashaba Nasa, Ata Janet Mary, Atim Joan, Damulira Nicholas, Gracious Faith, Gena Ketty, Kente Winnie, Chibule Ibra, Layet Florence, Mugose Twaha, Nakalema Josephine Vanessa, Natoro Fabian, Ochang Denish, Ogwal Water Olinga, Ojom Daniel, Omara Samson Kiseka, Omoye Simon, Oraku Daniel, Sebufu Eddie Marvin, Seguya Matthias, Sekuya Mujib, and Pimwine Dickens.
By virtue of authority entrusted me, I own all those persons whose names have been read. The degree of Bachelor of Science in Public Health of Lira University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Community Psychology and Psychotherapy of Lira University. Achim Emanuela, Pero Patricia, Aden Roth, Sophie Tabu, Agwen Akech Irene, Akelo Doreen, Akun Susan, Akun Ruth Faith, Akun Monica, Alain Ale, Akun Mercy Joy, Monica, Ara Oliver, Atim Grace Immaculate, Jarin, Awar Joan, Iko Ruth Chong, Ruth Nasa Yoramu, Lieutenant Sarah, Etum Jacob Angel, Kawaya Ryan, Kaya Vanessa Mutei, Kwerit Sarah Zebijira, Mbabazi Sudat, Mivule Ismail, Mukili Ifahim Kijenga, Mwanje Hamza, Mwanda Samuel, Nabale Jacqueline, Nakalema Alima, Nakatega Annette, Nakaiwa Daisy, Namwanje Rama, Namuyiga Jovia, Nyego Bosco, Obone Brian Emmanuel, Ogenrod Innocent, Okulu Isaac, Okanal, Omero Bendiranda, Sama Judith Lynette.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer on all those persons whose names are read the degree of Bachelor of Science in Community Psychology and Psychotherapy of Lira University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, after present you Computer Studies Dalmay of Lira University, Abura Brian, Achel Joy, Achel Mercy, Aguti Aniva, Akelo Brenda, Akelo Rachel Payne, Alobo Gloria Oni, Angom Monica, Ato Rebecca, Atum Annette, Awol Janet, Nabanja and Obua Jonathan Woodgate, Obura Geoffrey, Odong Norbert, Obal Andrew Jacob, Obwang Alan, Obwang Job Bennett, Cadet Lawrence, Okello Joseph, Omuka Samuel, Opio Geoffrey, Osuko James, Oto Solomon.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all the persons whose names are not read the degree of Bachelor of Computer Education, Computer Science, Government of Lira.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the students who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Science with Education of the University. Abedi Vicky, Abedia Emmanuel, Achobi George, Akelo Oliver, Akwe Esther, Alobo Annette, Aluko Vicky, Aweri Jackson, Ejan Della, Eloy Nathan, Enying Innocent, Okello Manuel, Okello Gabriel, Okello Joseph, Okoy Isaac Angol, Okulo Morris, Omara Daniel, Onumi Ale, Okio Henry, Tim Lawrence, Otiang Ivan, Oyo.
Upon all those persons who never the degree of Bachelor of Science Education.
I can see the joy graduating, I request that we clear the arena. The group now take their seats before the Dean of Computing and Information Sciences reads out the names of the graduates from his faculty. Parents, Abazade Onywal, Rahuni Aberu. Let's get back to our seats. We are almost done, and we are also enjoying the day together with you, but we request that for the graduates, when your names are read out, you simply step forward and remain in front of your tent. Then, parents, we request that with that excitement which is full, you also remain where you are, such that we transact business as fast as we can to the joy and satisfaction of all.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the students who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science of Lira University. Ajahn Priscilla Faith, Agil Peter Angela, Apuero Saron, Ule Brian, Rem Emmanuel, Isaka Ignatius, Chitemo Boniface, Ukumikiriza Andrew, Usima Enoch, Matangala Derek, Mawaya Ali Adan, Nawaya Caston, Nalonga Nasiba, Nambutebe Brenda Maria, Nkanji Usama, and Opolot Nelson.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read a degree Bachelor of Science in Computer Science of Lira University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Accounting and Finance of Lira University. Adeja Joan Grace, Achio Vela, Adongo Sande Ruth, Akulu Lona Akaki, Alilefu Patricia, Angwej Mercy, Apio Jovia, Apio Sherry, Atim Monica, Eric Naume, Lanyero Joyce, Nyankori Emmanuel, Ochen Daniel Tony, Okelo Morrison, Okori Gerald, and Chike Winnie.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of Science in Accounting and Finance of Lira University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Economics of Lira University. Apio Nancy, Ogwal Banathan, and Okelo Innocent Atine.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of Science in Economics of Lira University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Commerce of Lira University. Achio Dina, Achola Dora, Akelo Vicky Odiek, Akulo Opio Agnes, Ayo Mercy Barbara, Tifola Jacqueline, Mawazo Halan, Ochato Abdul, Ogwong Dennis, Ogwal Dennis, Okelo Dickens, Okola Francis Amuko, Onyal Joshua, and Wacha Hilary.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of Commerce of Lira University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Public Administration and Management of Lira University. Abuat Anna, Achan Betty, Achayo Evelyn, Aden Morris Okelo, Adupa Joshua, Akelo Mercy Catherine, Akulu Defin Jelly, Alogo Topista, Aliai Joseph, Amai Tony, Amongi Christine, Angom Harriet, Apili Mary Immaculate, Auma Mariam, Awio Jimmy, Igwang Alex, Ekid Charlotte Lisa, Kideba Patrick, Kiindi Ayubu, Ochuru Ambrose, Odur Dickens, Ogwal Fairfax, Ogwang Herrick Henry, Ogwell Daniel, Okelo Geoffrey, Olet Emmanuel Joshua, Omara Joseph, Omara Zadok, Ongom Moses, Otim Ronald, Otwili Moses, Oyugi Patrick, and Ojok Ignatius.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the degree of Bachelor of Public Administration and Management of Lira University.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the graduates who have satisfied the requirements for the award of the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration of Lira University. Adong Catherine Molly, Adongo Harriet, Adore Lydia Fortunate, Agweng Winifred, Akelo Philomena, Akelo Oliver, Aliela Modesta Robin, Amolo Winnie Priska, Amomi Christine, Anere Felista, Anwech Barbara, Anwech Girardine, Ahol Barbara, Apio Cecilia, Achim Brenda, Award Jessica, Ayubi Sidi, Chinyal Mugista Edison, Dila Ronald Lewis, Eluk Gerald, Eliok Joe, Nakazi Proskovia, Natasha Colin, Odur Oscar, Odongo Jimmy, Ojok Bernard Odur, Oket Ronald, Okori Moses, Colette Jacob, Olobo Jasper, Ominan Kennedy Tony, Opeto Solomon, Opera Martin, and Jean Kelly.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons who have been the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration.
Thank you very much, Lira University Chancellor, for performing your statutory responsibility as provided for in the Act. May I request that we remain seated as we wait to have the Chancellor dissolve the congregation. We thank you all, dear parents, for your time. Our guests, kindly take your seats. We are very grateful for your presence. When the Chancellor dissolves the congregation, we shall have anthems played in reverse order, and the Chancellor's procession will leave the venue and the rest of us will follow. May I use now this honor and opportunity, as we have come to the end, to invite the Chancellor of the University to dissolve the 5th congregation of Lira University.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I dissolve this congregation.
the Chancellor's procession will exit the venue. The rest of us will then follow. The academic registrar informs all the graduates that your transcripts are ready for picking. Don't go home without your academic transcript in your bag. Josiah, bless, wherever you are, please report where I am standing. As the Chancellor's procession exits, of course, the members of staff who belong to the academic procession know their position, and the rest of us will exit in that order. The police band is set to lead us out of the venue. On behalf of the Protocol Subcommittee of the Committee of Awards and Ceremonies of Senate of Lira University, I would like to use this opportunity to heartily thank all of you, dear guests, for your physical presence on this 5th graduation ceremony of Lira University. That is the gesture for national development. We continue to recognize the Deputy Vice Chancellor of the University of Southern Art, Guru, Mr. John Namchoro, who is working for the Vice Chancellor and all the other universities, political leaders, religious leaders, cultural leaders, our parents, benefactors, guardians, graduates now, for your patience, for your organization, and for celebrating this day. May the good Lord take you back safely as we plan to have the 6th graduation ceremony of Lira University, which is hopefully going to be much more colorful than this one. We are also expecting invitations for the after graduation party. I understand there are a number of parties strung everywhere. Our systems are in place to merry-make with you, our dear and distinguished graduates. We continue wishing you well. The resident city commissioner of Lira, my brother Lawrence Egoe, we are glad that you are here. The district chairpersons, the cultural leaders, the religious leaders, we value our partnership. May good Lord continue granting you His grace and His favor, that you may be in a position to serve one Father.
Anyway,
Tia Kwano.